Here are my top 5 tricks and tips for beginner wholesalers. If you want to start making 6 figures plus wholesaling real estate, finding real estate deals and getting paid to do that, well then you need to follow these 5 tricks. And these 5 tricks I'm going to tell you work if you're wholesaling cash deals or if you're wholesaling creative deals like subject to or seller finance. My first piece of advice to you is to fake it. Yeah, fake it. Not only fake your confidence, but fake your attitude. You don't want to be on the phone calling strangers. I get it. Nobody wants to do it. I don't care who you are. I actually enjoy selling, and sometimes I don't want to even be on the phone. But how do you fake it? Put a smile on your face. If you wake up in the morning and you're trying to cold call or you're cold calling after work, you're going to be tired. You have a life. You probably have a job and you're just trying to get your dials in. You're going to be tired. You're not going to be in the best attitude. But you need to fake it. Get rid of that bad attitude and put a smile on your face when you're calling. If you are calling and you're talking like this, hey, are you interested in selling your house? Nobody is going to want to work with you. But if you put a smile on your face, you're like, hey, seller, how are you? Would you be open to selling your property? You automatically have a better attitude. And making deals is not just about selling a product or a thing or a deal or whatever. It's about selling yourself. And if you come across as having a good attitude and confidence, you will be able to wholesale deals. So the other part of fake it is fake your confidence. Even if you don't know the first thing about real estate, well, I mean, you should probably learn a little bit before you start wholesaling, but even if you're new to real estate, just fake it. Just fake it. I've been in real estate since I was 18 years old. I've been in real estate now for almost 7 years. And you think when I bought my first property, when I had 5 tenants when I was 18 years old, you think I knew what I was doing? No, I had no idea, but I faked it and I made it. And you know why I made it? Because that's the type of person I am. I will make it. And if you have that same attitude, then fake it. But if you're the type of person who's going to fake it and then scam people or not try to become a better version of you, then just don't even start. Don't even start. But if you're the type of person who will fake it and then you will make it, you will do your best for you, for another person, then fake it. Because you will figure it out. You'll find the solution. You'll find the right answer. And that leads me into tip number 2, JV. Joint venture. This is perfect. So let's say you're faking it, but now you need help. What do? You get stuck? Where is that right answer? It is with your partner. Always JV on your first few deals. What does JV means? It means to partner with somebody. So let's say you're doing acquisition. Maybe you have someone help you with disposition. Oh, okay. I don't even know what that means. I'm still confused. Okay. Let's say you are calling. You get a lead, and now you're a little bit confused on what you offer. Like, I'm not good at comping. I don't know how to underwrite a deal. Reach out to someone like me with experience who's a finance nerd. I love that stuff. I'll help you underwrite the deal. I'll help you negotiate it. I'll help you lock it up. And then you or me can find the seller. When you're acquiring a deal, that's one side of it. And then disposition, selling a deal, is a whole nother side of it. Don't try doing all this stuff by yourself. You faked it. You've made it so far, but now you need assistance. So always JV with someone on your first deal. Don't be greedy. Split the profits. And that's okay because they will help you get many, many more deals. The moment you get your first deal, you are off to the races. I can't tell you how much easier it is to wholesale real estate when you have one deal under your belt. It makes no sense, but that confidence, that power you get from actually being a successful wholesaler and getting that first deal is everything. So if you're still struggling to get your first deal, yeah, fake it, but fake it to a point where you need a JV partner. Reach out to someone with experience and they will help you close that deal. I think I'm being a little bit too loud for my dog. Hey, Soup, are you trying to go to bed? I think he wants to go to bed. This one here is my favorite of all the tips I'm going to give you. You ready for number 3? Don't be nice. Wait, what? What is this advice you're giving me? What? Yes, stop being nice. Stop being Mr. Nice Guy or Nice Gal when you are negotiating a deal. When the seller needs this and then they need this and they need that and you feel bad for them and they have a sob story and all this stuff is going on, what are you doing? You're saying, yes, yes, I'll do my best. Yes, whatever you need. Stop it. Stop being nice. Max, you're such a mean person. These people need your help. They're in pre-foreclosure or something's wrong with their life. How could you say something that mean? Let me tell you why you need to stop being nice. And you know how I know this? It's from experience. My first few wholesale deals went wrong, and they went wrong for one reason. I was too nice. I'm a nice guy. I feel so bad for people. And you know what I do? I accommodate. I say, yeah, I'll give you whatever you need. So my first few deals, the seller needed this much money. So I said, okay, that's fine. I'll give you this much money. Oh, but I also need this interest rate. Okay, I'll give you this interest rate. But I also need this much down payment. Okay, I guess I can give you that. And I also want to rent the house back for this many months. Oh, okay, I'll give you this. So I end up signing a deal. I signed a contract, and guess what? The deal sucks. It sucks because I gave. I never took. Negotiation is about giving and taking. But all I did was give. I gave everything. So now I had a deal. I got a deal under contract. I opened up escrow. I gave my earnest money. And guess what? I couldn't find a buyer. So now I let the seller down. Now they're mad at me. I was trying to be a nice guy, but now they're mad at me. And guess who else was mad at me? The title escrow company. I just wasted their time. Guess who else was mad at me? My investors. I reached out to the investors with a bad deal. I wasted their time. And guess who else was mad at me? Myself. I was mad at myself because I knew better. I wasted my time. I wasted my money, and I knew better. Negotiation is about giving and taking. And when you are beginning to wholesale, all you're going to do is give. You're going to try to accommodate. No, you need to be stern, but fair. You need to play hardball, but be fair. So my one tip to you, and I'll make a dedicated video on just tip number 3 on not being nice, because this is such an important topic, is here's the tip. This is going to change your life when you're wholesaling. You ready? Figure out what is the most important thing to the seller. What is the most important thing? Meet that or exceed that and have them meet or exceed on your positions. I will make a dedicated video on just that. I don't know what coffee I just drank. It's almost midnight and I have so much energy. And you know what else pumps me up? This book, Once Upon a Milk. I wrote this children's financial education book. It teaches kids about inflation, teaches them what money is, what gold is, what it means to have inflation. And you can buy it right now on Amazon. This book took me a few thousand hours to write. I wrote it all throughout 2022, and I would just love for y'all to read it. So read it, let me know what you think. How does that sound? Tip number 4, practice. Yes, practice your wholesaling. I'm not talking about just calling. That's the game. That's game time. I'm talking about practice. Why does nobody talk about practicing your wholesaling? It's so obvious to me. After I watch any video on wholesaling, like the one you're watching right now, pretty meta, right? I stand up in a mirror, look at the mirror, and I repeat what I learned. That's how you're going to learn. When I create a new script, I stand in the mirror and I pitch the script to myself. I go through that script in the mirror. So then when I'm at the game, when I'm wholesaling and I'm calling, I am ready because I have practice. I am always practicing my pitch. I'm always practicing what I learned. Any YouTube video I watch, I revisit what I learned. I sort of just do a recap of what I learned. Any script I write, I look in that mirror and I practice that script. When I'm driving, I even practice. I'll give myself scenarios. So I'm just driving, I'm in traffic, I'm bored, and I say, pre-foreclosure, ring, ring, ring. Hey, seller, my name is Max. If you can just get me, see, that was bad. That was bad. I wasn't practiced enough. Okay, let's try again. Gotta be a little hard on yourself. Ring, ring, ring. Hi, before you hang up, my name is Max. Are you interested in potentially selling your house? Okay, better, right? That was better. I'm ready. I'm ready. And I'll give myself different scenarios. Okay, scenario. Seller is worried about the due on sale clause. Go. Yes, seller. I understand that the due on sale clause may be a fear, but let me explain to you why the due on sale clause is nothing to be scared of. Well, the first thing is, what is the due on sale clause? Okay, the due on sale clause is when the bank has the right but not the obligation to call a loan due. Okay, you see what I'm saying? I could go through the whole thing right now, but I'm ready. I'm prepared. It's just memorized in my head. And this is what you need to be doing is practicing. Sounds obvious, but for whatever reason, none of us do enough of it. Admit it. You don't do enough of it. I admit it. I don't do enough of it. I should be doing it every day, at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. Even the days I am not cold calling because I'm spending all my time creating content or doing whatever I'm doing, I should be practicing. And before I give you tip number 5, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I make a ton of videos on creative finance, real estate investing, or wholesaling, so subject to seller finance, but I also make videos on just wholesaling and real estate in general. So please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Number 5 is such an important tip, and I wish I knew it when I started wholesaling. Don't let any deals go to waste. Any lead you get. You could be calling someone and you think it's a terrible lead. I promise you, the more you learn about wholesaling, the more you learn about different strategies, subject to seller finance, wraps, novation. You don't need to know all those strategies. What you need to know is to not let any deal go to waste. It could be what you think an awful deal is, and it could be a great deal to someone else who has a different strategy. So any deal you get, mark it, organize it, and don't throw it away. Just take the notes and reach out to someone who has more experience and say, hey, is this something that could work for a different strategy? And you will be amazed at how crappy deals can turn into amazing deals if you just look at it a different way. So, to sum it up, don't let any deal go to waste. Don't throw a deal in the trash and never call them again. Organize it and send it over to someone a little bit more experienced. Maybe send it to your JV partner, right? All of these tips and tricks, they all go together. They all go together to make you the best wholesaler. And if you follow all of these, you will become an amazing wholesaler and you'll start making 6 figures plus per year. But it only starts when you start. And if you don't start by calling, then none of this matters. At the end of the day, the most important tip I can give you, even more important than those other 5, is to actually just start calling. Get a free Google Voice account, dedicate a couple hours a week. That's it, just a couple hours a week with no distractions. Grab your cell phone and chuck your, unless you need your cell phone to call. I mean, don't do that then. Did I just crack my cell phone? I know you can do this. Becoming a wholesaler in real estate, it's not easy. Don't listen to the people who say it's easy money. It's hard money. But what I love about it is that it is an amazing experience and you learn so much. So yeah, you can start off as a wholesaler and you'll make some money. Don't get me wrong, you will make some money, but it's hard money to make. But the things you learn will make you generational wealth over time. You'll become a successful real estate investor if you stick with wholesaling, and that is how you become very wealthy. So stick with it, keep learning, and follow these tips and tricks, and I hope to see you in the next video. Before I go, do you see that? You see that? Say bye, Soup! Gotta say bye to the crowd. I know you're tired. You gotta say bye. Bye. Good boy. Wants tummies. Tummy rubs. Tummy rubs.